Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. You can say I'm tired. And birds sound so beautiful. Hope you're. Hope all of you are having a lovely morning. So I dug out. I got up this morning and I was like, man, I got so many books. A lot of books that I haven't read yet. Um, I like to have a big. I collect books, and there's a thrift store nearby where I can get a whole bag of however many books in a bag for $1. So every time I go, I try to find a bag of books. But so I found a book that somebody sent me back in December. Pretty sure they sent it to me. It was in a package of a bunch of different stuff that they sent me for my birthday. It's a viewer, somebody that subscribes to the channel. Uh, Give a shout out to her, Mama Tazzy or Mama Teresa. Anyway, this is going to take place of the meditation book. It's called Random Acts of Kindness. It's got a bunch of different authors in it. And here is sort of like the introduction, the beginning of it. So let's get to it. Why waste any time? All I got is this moment. I think y'all like it. Special digital angel. I think you'll really like this. I think you will. And Angel Eyes. Those are two people I follow on Twitter. Become pretty close to them. You know, the best you can on digital media, whatever, social media. So let's get on with it. To become an angel. Random acts of kindness are those little sweet or grand lovely things we do for no reason except that momentarily the best of our humanity has sprung exquisitely into full bloom. When you spontaneously give an old woman the bouquet of red carnations you had meant to take home to your own dinner table, when you give your lunch to the guitar playing beggar who makes music at the corner between your two subway stops, when you anonymously put coins in someone else's parking meter because you see the red expired medallion signaling to a meter maid. You're doing not what life requires of you, but what the best of your human soul invites you to do. Most of us try hard to fulfill our obligations in life. To be responsible parents, to reward and discipline our children, to assist our employees or colleagues, to support, comfort our spouses, to do our share of the work at the office and at home. But these deeds are what we're expected to do. What in fact we have agreed to do because of the mates we have chosen, the lives we have decided to live. They come in effect with the territory. To be reasonable, decent, civilized human beings who maintain the stability of our lives and our relationships, we must and we will do all these ordinary things. But it is when we step outside the arena of our normal circumstances, when we move beyond the familiar emotional and circumstantial boundaries of our lives, that our kindness, too, move beyond the routine and enter the realm of the extraordinary and exquisite. Instead of being responsible good deeds, they become embodiments of compassion. To become the perpetrator of random acts of kindness, then, is to become in some sense an angel. For it means you have moved beyond the limits of your daily human condition to touch things with the divine. No longer circumcised by can and must. Wait. It didn't say circumcised. No longer circumscribed by can and must. You have set your soul free to give for the sheer beautiful sake of true giving. In giving freely, purely, for no reason and every reason, you move into another person's emotional landscape. Not because you must, not because you have no choice, but because in your heart, that majestically superhuman organ, the castle of your love, you have felt the spiritual necessity of acting out of, or you have felt the spiritual necessity of acting out your love. To become the person who To become the person who behaves in this way is to be twice blessed. For in enacting these beautiful, spontaneous, holy, gratuitous goodnesses, you transform not only the world, but yourself. The world embattled, divided, discouraged, bone weary, with its dog eat dog mentality, becomes newly laced with the sweetness of imaginatively unpremeditated love. Its atmosphere alters quietly, almost imperceptibly, because of the little kindnesses that have been unleashed upon it. It will begin to sing. And you too will be changed. For in choosing to love not only those whom you have committed yourself to loving, but also those whose names, faces, and true circumstances you will never really know, you will be moved palpably, inescapably into understanding that loving and being loved is the one true human vocation. You will see yourself as an offering, generous, bountiful soul, as well as a needing human being. You will feel connected, centered, received, deeply bonded to the human stream. In giving love, you yourself will understand that we are held in the web of life and delivered to our divine humanity by the random acts of kindness, the love that we give and receive. And that is by Daphne Rose Kingma. It's spelled Kingma, and it says it's got where she's from, Santa Barbara, California. There. I hope I hope that read well. I hope I didn't read too fast. And I'm looking at it, and I don't know if I'll read it every single day, but you can guarantee I will at least be doing 3 or 4 times a week out of this book until we finish it. And then I'll have to find another book to share with you wonderful people. I really appreciate you listening. I had to catch myself. I get overwhelmed with joy every day. Trust me, these emotions here are good ones. So, I don't know. I've been dealing with a headache for the past day or two, and I think that this headache is from a loose tooth that needs to come out, and I've been wiggling it. It's almost out, but I'm going to try my best to pull it today. And I'm going to probably look into getting a dentist eventually and having my teeth cleaned, some more teeth pulled if they need to be, and getting some partials or whatever. Never in my life did I know that I would be ended up losing them. I wish I took better care of my teeth. My teeth aren't all crooked or rotted really or nothing. It's just that I haven't been to an actual dentist since I was like 18 or something. I did go a few years ago, and they were gonna pull some teeth and then fit me for partials, and my blood pressure was too high. And I wasn't seeing a doctor at the time. So now I've been seeing a doctor. I take blood pressure medicine. My blood pressure still runs high anyway. It doesn't matter. Some people just are naturally wired that way, whether you want to believe me or not. I seen something once that the way they measure blood pressure by the numbers, a general number, isn't really sufficient. You need to be based on your own personal information, you know. Every time I've ever had my blood pressure checked, it's high, whether I've took medicine or not, whether I'm in an accident or not. Anyway, that's enough rambling. And look, I got my mug, my Star Wars mug I got out of that empty trailer the other day. Got it cleaned up this morning, and I'm drinking from it. That makes me giggle, you know. So anyway, and Happy says, hello. Goodbye, everybody. Until next time. Mr. Cloud and me, Happy Cloud, say ditto.